Welcome to the Hyborian Keep. I'm Old Man Hyborian. Here, we review tales of Robert E. Howard's greatest character, Conan the Barbarian. Today, we'll be reviewing Heroic Signatures in Titan Comics, Conan the Barbarian issue number 29. This won't be some fluffy review, it'll be an old man's honest opinion. And just as a heads up, there will be spoilers. So I don't want you to go crying to your mommy if I say something that spoils it for you. If you don't want the spoilers, go to the summary at the end. And if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. And with that, let's get after it. So here we have Conan the Barbarian, issue number 29. Excellent cover by our favorite Barbarian, Roberto de la Torre. He really can't do anything wrong. He really captures how Conan moves and the action. There's flow to his covers. Really enjoyed this cover. Inside cover, the new Solomon Kane novel. I'm not a Solomon Kane fan, so I probably will not be purchasing that. If it's as poor quality as the last few Conan novels, then I definitely won't be looking at it. The credits for Heroic Signatures in Titan Comics. A map for wayfinding. Now this story kind of starts off, really kind of wonky. Starts off with this sickly little baby being born. And he grows up into a small child, and he's kind of a misfit, and his brothers and sisters don't really get along with him, and he's having all these crazy dreams. He doesn't really contribute to the tribe any at all, so his father gives him a chance to contribute, so he gets him to sharpen blades, and basically says if he's not any good at that, then they're going to leave him behind. So he ends up taking out his brother. And throwing his brother down into a crevice. And that was kind of the beginning of his dark journey. So he ends up, killing all of his siblings over a period of time. And he seems to become a little bit stronger as he kills them. So his father says it's time for your bloom, which is some sort of ritual where the father and son goes out for a hunt, so they have a successful hunt. The boy confesses to killing all his siblings, and he takes all their teeth as some sort of a sick reminder. So the father, he kind of suspected, so he kind of freaks out. Then they have a big battle. He ends up killing his father. And he heads back to the village, and there's a whole bunch of cult members there. They're called the Children of the Woeful Eye, and they want him into the fold as being their new assassin. So it was kind of like a prelude to the story that for this next arc, how this new villain is going to be coming into Conan's life. He's called Son of the Tooth, so I'm not quite sure how that villain is going to work out. Some sort of a denturist after Conan. So it comes forward decades later. There's a mention of Thulsa Doom, and where Thulsa Doom's plot seemed to have failed, and now they want to take revenge against the Northern Savage, who's Conan. So this is the wonky part, is where the credits don't show up to the end of the story, which I can't say I really liked that. I thought that just kind of threw me all off. Even as I started going through the book, I thought I must have skipped a page. I kept going back, trying to figure out what I kind of missed out on. So it was just kind of a weird way to do things. But the art by Doug Braithwaite isn't bad. I find some of his art's not that sharp. It seems, I don't know, out of focus or cloudy or smudgy or something, but overall pretty good. So Jim Zub, he was the writer. So it'll be interesting to see how this new villain is brought into Conan's world. So kind of hyped about having somebody new showing up. We have a new Epic Series collection by Titan Comics. We have part 29, short story by Jeffrey Shanks, Riders of Steel and Silk and Gold. It's a pretty good article. And then we have the cover gallery. Have a few covers not too bad here. Not too struck on Martin Simmons ones. It kind of looks like Pennywise from It. But the other ones were all fairly decent. And back cover, we have some merchandise for t-shirts and posters. So overall, we got, again, an excellent cover by Roberto. Pretty decent artwork, even though I didn't like the format of the story, how it, like the credits didn't show up at the end and it was kind of confusing. But I am a little bit hyped up about this denturist after Conan, trying to collect his teeth maybe. So we'll see where that ends up. But overall, pretty solid issue. Well, there you have it. An interesting one from Heroic Signatures and Titan Comics. The cover done by our favorite Barbarian, Roberto de la Torre. Excellent cover. Whatever he does is gold. And the artwork inside by Doug Braithwaite, not bad. Some of it's a little fuzzy, but overall he's a very solid artist. I was surprised there was no Conan in it, but that didn't really bother me much. I didn't mind how Zub was building up this new character, the Son of Tooth. I'm interested to see how this new villain's going to tackle Conan. It's not often you get a denturist after Conan. It should be a good storyline. Buy it, read it, and enjoy it. And with that, I bid you farewell.